Welcome to the In Shape Fitness Show. I'm Kim Watkins. I will be your trainer, and this week's workout is called Summer Body Sizzle. Taking all the great work you've done this summer and pushing your body to the brink for the next 20 minutes or so. The last weekend of the summer, Labor Day is this weekend. Next week starts the fall, and we are going to stand up and warm up here with a jog in place. 30 seconds, go. Make sure that your back is straight, your tailbone is tucked in, your legs are being kicked back, you're really jogging actively, and go ahead and add a shoulder press. Press those hands up to the ceiling or up to the clouds if you're outside, hopefully, and controlling the movement all the way back down, pressing all the way back up, breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. Going to do this for another couple of seconds and then start some jumping jacks. This is a pretty high impact workout. Go ahead and start with those jacks. Make them big jacks, jumping double shoulder width out with your feet. Big circle over your head, touching up at the top, back down, and keep it going. With jumping jacks, you want to make sure that you are really controlling your movement. Make sure that your feet land with your toes pointed straight ahead. You don't want your toes to turn out. And you want to make sure that you keep a little bend in your knee the entire time for shock absorption. You also want to engage your abs and really keep your back straight. Okay, we're going to start jumping now. Yeah, it's a pretty high impact workout. It's a summer body sizzle. You could even be on a beach right now, which would be awesome. I'm not. I will be tomorrow, but I am going to, I'm going to say this right now. If you're in bare feet and doing this on the beach, it is a perfect summer workout. All right, now you're laterally jumping and you're going to tap the floor. So that means you're squatting all the way down. Jump to the right. Your feet are fairly close together, a couple of inches apart maybe, and then squat all the way down. Touch the floor with your hands. Explosively now jump all the way up and over to the left, squat all the way down again, touch the ground or the sand or maybe the ocean, and now jump again up and to the right and over to the left, one more time to the right and one more time to the left. We're going to slow it down now. Okay, so this is going to be something we call a forward reach. Stabilize your body weight on your right leg. Isometrically contract all of the muscles in your leg. Connect your foot on all four corners, the right foot only. Now reach down with your left hand as your left foot sort of extends backwards. Your torso is bending at your hip flexor. Keep your back straight, abs engaged. Touch the ground, or touch. If you can't get all the way to the ground, that's fine. Or if you need to bend your knee a little bit, that's fine too. But then squeeze your butt and stand all the way up. Let's do that one more time. Same leg. Isometrically contract all of your muscles in the right leg. Hinge at your hip. Reach down with your left hand. Touch the ground slowly. And slowly stand up. Now let's do two with the left leg. So stabilize your weight on your left leg. Reach down with your right hand. Keep your back straight. Hinge at your hip. And touch the ground. Or your shin if you need to. Or bend your knee. Again, it's only important that as you're moving with control. You're squeezing your glute as you lift your body back up, and you're doing it one more time. You're isometrically contracting all of the muscles in the stable leg. Very important. We're going to do some lateral work next. 2 moves, lateral lunging and lateral shuffling. All right, 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now your feet are together. Take a big step out with the right leg. Keep the right leg straight. You're bending the left knee, sticking your butt out in the back so that your left knee does not extend past the tip of your left toes. This is the left lateral lunge. Now bring that right leg in and extend the left leg out. Bend the right knee and stick the butt out as you sit down in an imaginary chair. Very good. Now stand all the way up. Try not to lean too far forward. You're going to lean forward a little bit because of the anatomical condition of your body, but you really want to keep your abs engaged. You want to keep your back straight, keep your tailbone tucked in, make sure the pelvis is in line with the rest of your spine. All right, keep that going. We're going to pick it up to a shuffle. So same movement, only for the next 30 seconds, starting in about 5 seconds. You're going to actually hop up at the top, so that you're moving more dynamically. Same move. Go ahead. Lateral shuffle now. Right leg out, left leg bends, and then you bring the right leg in, jump, and the left leg goes back out. Left leg comes in, jump, and the right leg goes out. Get a rhythm there. Got a few more seconds. About 10 seconds left. Gonna do some more hopping and jumping here in a minute. Very good. All right. Now, bring your hands to your hips. Make sure that your back is straight. Engage your abs. Really focus on squeezing those abdominal muscles. Landing lightly on the balls of your feet. Slight bend in your knee. Start jumping. Landing just on the balls of your feet. Very good. Hopefully you're on a beach. I'm out at the beach. I actually in New York City, where I typically record these workouts. I am in a studio, but for the last few weeks I've been out at our beach house, and I created a little studio in our closet. So if you hear kind of little things moving around, it's because I'm stuck literally in a closet trying to do this workout with you right now. And you're now jumping high. Okay, I love this. So now I want you to get yourself ready. When I say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, you're going to kick your heels up. You're going to explosively jump up as high as you can. Kick your heels up to your butt and jump back down. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, jump high. Back is still straight. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, jump high. Very good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, jump high. In between your bunny hopping. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, jump high. One more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and jump as high as you can. Very good. Okay, right into a squat. Plant your feet, shoulder width apart. Toes and heels straight. Don't let your toes turn out. Now sit down slowly into an imaginary chair. Don't let your knees go past the tips of your toes. Your back is straight. Your abs are engaged. As you exhale, squeeze your butt. Press your heels into the ground. Lift up. And again. Very good. 20 more seconds. We're going to do, this is our standard squat. There are foundational moves that you need to know how to do. So learn the best way, like get your body capable of performing a squat at a moment's notice, because if you can do a squat, that's perfect. You can do a lunge, that's perfect. A push-up, that's perfect. You can do so many things with your body, so many other sort of advanced moves and muscle confusion type things where you're changing directions, adding little things here and there, which we're about to do now. So now squat all the way down, stay there in your squat. Now lower your right knee down to the floor. Lower your left knee down to the floor. Now you're on your knees. Now bring your right foot back up. Now your left foot, you're back in your squat. Now lower your left knee down to the floor. Lower your right knee down to the floor. Now lift your left knee up, put your left foot back on the floor. Do the same with your right. You're back in your squat now. One more time on the other side. Right knee down to the floor. Now left knee down to the floor. Very good. Now lift your body back up. You're in your squat and stand all the way up. Now you're going to do some push-ups. So lower your body. Your hands are on the floor. And they're vertically in line with your shoulders. They can be wider than your shoulders, which helps engage your chest muscles, which is something we always like to do. And you are going to, if you're doing them on your toes, make sure that your back is straight, your butt is down. 30 seconds starts now. Lower your body. Exhale as you push up. Right? So lower your body. Exhale, push up. Lower your body. Exhale, push up. If you're doing these on your knees, perfectly legal. Regulation push-ups are totally knees on your, it's fine. It's just that you want to make sure that your thigh makes a 45-degree angle with the floor. You don't want any more than that, because then the lever, this sort of weight-bearing component of the exercise is negligent. You're not really doing the push-up. So it's perfectly fine. You just have to do them the right way. Okay, now lower your body down to your forearms. Let's do a plank for 30 seconds. Go. 30 seconds is starting. Make sure that your butt stays down. You're resting on your forearms. Your elbow is totally vertically in line with your shoulder. Your butt is down. Your abs are engaged. Squeeze your glute muscles to get a little more of that like amplified effect from the plank. It feels awesome. It's really hard, but it really does feel great. And 10 seconds more and you'll be at your 30-second mark here. And we're so close to being finished. Another 6 minutes or so. and you will be ready to go and start your day, do your weekend, whatever you're doing. It's a really, really great way to sort of avoid the gym, get your fitness in wherever you are, and I'm so happy that you've decided to join us today. Okay, now sit yourself into child's pose for just a couple seconds. If you're not familiar with child's pose, you go from your plank so that your hands stay on the floor and your butt rests on your heels. You're bent completely like a little accordion. Your thighs are over top of your lower legs. Your back is over top of your thighs, and your shoulders are stretched out in front of your body. Don't let your elbows touch the floor. You want to stretch the fingers out and keep your arms straight. A couple more seconds. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. You're doing so fabulous. Keep breathing. We're going to turn your body over and do a few things here with your legs and your abs, and you will be ready to go. All right, so go ahead and turn yourself over. The next move is a hip bridge. Really important mechanical work to do with the hips is make sure that you strengthen those hip flexors and the hamstrings, two sort of interrelated muscles that are both shortened by the seated position that so many people spend, the majority of their day in resting in. When you're sitting at a desk, your legs are bent in such a way that your hip flexors and your hamstrings are in their shortest position, which is why your hip flexors and hamstrings are always weak and tight. The hip bridge will help strengthen both of those things. However, what you want to do, so if you're on your back, your knees are bent, shoulder width apart, make sure that you connect all four corners of each foot onto the floor. Don't let your body weight rest on your heels. You want to press into the ground with the balls of your feet and your toes. Lift your hips up, and you'll feel that back of the leg intensify. That you'll feel that isometric contraction of the hamstring strengthens that back leg muscle. It's very important. Now breathe. Very good. Just keep holding this position. Really focus on squeezing your butt muscles, squeezing the hamstrings, keeping the hips really, really high and in line without tilting the pelvis in like an awkward way. And breathing. Now, if you're really strong and you want to sort of test out being able to do this move on one leg, that's fine. But the hip bridge is doing its work right now, as long as you're breathing. It's just like a plank. All right, now we're going to do some heel taps. We're going to actually exercise those obliques on the side of your body. So lower your butt back down to the floor. Your hands are in the same position. So your right hand is down by the right side. You're going to sort of crunch up and over to the side laterally so that your right fingertips touch the right heel. And then lay all the way back down. Head goes back to the floor. Now lift up and around to the left and touch the left fingertips to the left heel. You're doing great. Breathe. You're almost finished. 3 moves after this. 3 good solid crunches after this, and you'll be ready to go. You will be done with me. Until next week, of course. All right, keep it going. Couple more. We're going to do straight leg crunches next. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I love those heel taps. They're really good because they actually do, contract the front part of your abs as you lift up, and then you get that side motion too. Okay, so let's keep the focus on the front and the main part of your abs. Your legs are now straight, so straighten your legs down on the ground. Your hands are hovering at like a 45-degree angle above your body now. And exhale, lift up. Just lift all the way up to 45 degrees. Not all the way to 90 degrees. You don't want to sit all the way up straight, but just to 45 degrees. And then back. Then lift up again. And back. Got 15 more seconds. This is called a straight leg crunch. Make sure that you're pretending that you have a marble in your belly button that you're holding in and up in order to move with the belly button not falling out of your navel. So keep that sort of pressure, keep that squeeze in around the midsection, in order to contract all the muscles.